Hey guys, my name is Toli. I'm a software engineer. I have 3 kids, 5-year-old, 3-year-old, 14 months old, and I manage 36 colonies. So this is one of 2 locations that we have, and with all my abundant time, I thought I would start a YouTube channel and share how some of the things I do when it comes to keeping up with managing all those colonies. So stick around, I'll show you how I do things. Most of what I've learned, I've adopted from guys like Bob Binney and Ian Stepler, but on a smaller scale. It's all about efficiency. It's all about how to quickly go through the colonies, focusing on what's most important. But you know, obviously I don't have a fancy easy loader or a crew helping me out, so it's just me keeping up with all of it. And I only have an hour or 2 before I need to get back to my kids or job or all the other stuff I got to keep up with. So yeah, stick around. Okay, so before we dive into it, just a quick overview. I'm here to make a couple of nooks that we're going to be selling to the customers, but yeah, I wanted to show you we're in the foothills of Denver, Colorado. Just beautiful scenery all around us. We do have bears, so you can see there's electric fence around my apiary. It's powered by solar panel here on the right. Yeah. And here's my truck. So this is the end goal of what I came here for, to make a couple of nooks like this. Those are going to be sold to a customer, picking them up tomorrow. So yeah, let me walk you through the process of how we make those. Alright, so here we have a double deep colony, which has another deep box. I pretty much use only deeps in my whole operation, as you will separate video. So that deep has basically colony and nook, which is what we're going to be extracting into this paper nook you can see on your right. And it's currently sitting over a double screen board. Super useful. I use them all the time. So one thing I should mention is I almost never look for a queen from my inspections. I just look for eggs, look for evidence of queen and just how they're doing. But this is one exception where I have to find a queen and absolutely have to make sure it gets transferred into this nook, since it's getting sold to a customer. If I accidentally miss a queen in one of my own hives, it's not a big deal, but I want to make sure the customer absolutely gets a queen. So, you know, we can see there is eggs, we can see there is brood, so we know the queen is laying, but we still need to make sure we actually find the actual queen here. So I always want to make sure my nooks are pretty strong, so at least 2, if not 3 frames of capped brood. When they emerge, that nook is absolutely going to explode. At least a solid frame of honey, in a frame with a pollen or whatever else for typical 5-frame nook. Yeah, so that's kind of the part that sometimes takes a while, is to find that queen. You can see there's a bunch of fresh eggs on this frame. So yeah, this queen is rocking it. So yeah, queen is almost never going to be on a outer frame. I'm pulling this frame out of the center, and there you go. You can see the queen right there. Here she is walking around. I use carnelians in almost all my hives, so you can see that she's a darker queen. Carnelians are, I personally think carnelians do better in our kind of climate where we do have proper winters. It gets cold. And yeah, so now queen is getting transferred into the nook, and it's all just gotta transfer the rest of the brood frames and so on. Okay, and for the last clip of this video, I wanted to show you what more or less what our regular inspection looks like. You know, very quick. Again, I pretty much never look for a queen. Even when I do splits, I don't look for a queen. Just kind of look for fresh eggs or fresh brood, uncapped brood. Just overall visually look at the health of the colony. So again, start with a outer frame. Make sure we don't accidentally squish the queen. I can see some brood on this frame already. Colony's looking pretty good. It's a lot easier to see eggs when the sun is behind me, but I don't know if the camera is going to show it, but there's a bunch of fresh eggs on this frame. So we're pretty much done here. Yeah, we know the queen is laying. No reason to go any deeper. Just put everything back in the same order. And this colony is ready to have a honey super on top of it. So yeah, just putting the queen excluder on. Mainly use metal excluders, but this one happens to be plastic. Put in a super. Again, you can see I'm using deeps for all my supers. Explain all of that in a separate video, but super goes on and yeah, good to go. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video, keep it fairly short. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, so I started this channel to be showing my tips and tricks of how I keep up with my currently 36 hive on top of everything else I going on. So yeah, I will see you on next video.